He's the consensus National Player of the Year and unanimous first-team All-American who dominates the court from Duke University, Flagg. He's a pure shooter who excels at creating space and moving without the ball. The 2025 ACC Tournament MVP from Duke University, Kon Knueppel. An ACC All-Rookie Team selection. This mobile center anchors the defense from Duke University, Khaman Maluach. The Big East freshman of...
Bobby, you said that Khaman Maluach out of Duke is maybe the favorite interview you've done in the last 7 years.
He sure is, and he's also an incredible basketball player. A rim protector, a paint presence down low, 7'2", certainly will help a team guarding the paint there, but as a person, he is high-level Malika here. And here's one story that I learned from him. During the Olympics, they were playing against Team USA, LeBron James, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, and I asked him, any of those players intimidate him? And he goes, no, the one person that intimidated me was my mom. During the national anthem, I looked up in the stands, and here she is sitting there. I hadn't seen her in years, and that got me goosebumps.
With the first pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Cooper Flagg from Duke University.
There's such a purity to this moment. A young man from Newport, Maine, sharing his childhood dream realized with his mother, Kelly, a 1,000-point scorer in her own right. His father, Ralph, who also played collegiate ball, his twin brother, Ace. And now Dallas, a franchise whose eras are defined by two names, Dirk Nowitzki, who lifted a championship in 2011, and more recently Luka Doncic. But this past season, Dallas made a shocking overhaul, trading away Luka, missing the playoffs a year after making the finals. But tonight marks the beginning of something new. Look at his city representing for him. They had just a 1.8% chance, Dallas did, to land this pick, and yet here they are with the main event. Cooper Flagg, who, Jay Billis, you have called the greatest Duke freshman ever. That's really saying something as he picks up his cap and has his moment with the commissioner. We're talking about Zion. We're talking about Jason Tatum. We're talking about three. What sets Cooper apart?
Yeah, Grant Hill as well. What sets him apart?
Cooper, the moment has been realized. How are you feeling?
Feeling amazing. It's a dream come true, to be honest. I wouldn't want to share it with anybody else.
You mentioned sharing it with anybody else. We've got the Flagg Five here. How much have these people meant in getting you here?
I mean, I wouldn't be here without these people right here and all my people back home in Maine. 5 people up in the box up there. They're here for me, and I wouldn't be here without them. So it just means so much to see everybody here and supporting me.
Mom, Kelly, Dad, Ralph are here. But when you put the ball in your son's hand, what did you hope to instill to him that a night like this might come true?
I just hope that he loved the game as much as we always have. And, we're just thrilled that he did love it and he got to this moment. It's incredible.
All right, we've got the whole contingency here. We need to set the record straight, guys. Did Mom actually lose to Cooper in the last game?
No, it's not a loss. It was a timeout in the game. It's just been an extended timeout.
Okay, so that's the way it goes. I think it goes to you, Mom, for helping get it to this moment. Congratulations, Cooper.
Thank you. Thank you.
Duke knows a thing or two, Jay, about drafting players #1 overall. The 31st lottery pick from Duke passes Kentucky for the most by any school here as well. It's okay to show some Duke pride.
What's that?
It's okay to show some Duke pride.
I do. I agreed with you.
John Shire, he says that Cooper Flagg is really just a savant with the game. He just has a really...
With the 4th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Kon Knueppel from Duke University.
Good call, Andrea. Another Dookie drafted here in the top 5. Knueppel, he comes from a basketball family here. His mom, Shari, is the all-time leading scorer in Wisconsin Green Bay women's history. His father played collegiate ball, and actually, this is my favorite fun fact, his dad, Kon, and his 3 uncles, Clint, Clay, and Cole. They're known as the Flying Knueppel brothers after they won a 3-on-3 tournament. And Cooper says that Kon is the hardest player for him to defend in practice. He watches a whole lot of Klay Thompson film. He watches a lot of Jimmy Butler, which I think makes sense, Jay. 6'5", shooting touch, mirroring guys like that.
Well, he's the best catch-and-shoot guy in this draft. Kon Knueppel's got deep range, shot 48% on corner threes, and his shooting mechanics and his shot preparation, his low base, near perfect. And he catches it to shoot it, and you've got to take that shot away from him.
But we got your whole crew here, so I'm going to just come on over to this side. Sharing tonight with these guys, what does it mean for you?
I mean, it's such a blessing from God to be able to enter the NBA, but to be able to share it with your family is beyond comprehension. So it's such a special moment for us and for me.
Cash, your brother is very poised right now, but I want you to hype him up for his new fan base in Charlotte. What do you have to say?
It's awesome. It's a blessing from God. We'll have fun every minute of it. It'll be awesome to watch him from home, go to some games.
You were a part of a Duke team. Freshman led the way, an incredible run. How did that experience prepare you to take this next step?
You know, there's a big spotlight at Duke, and we us freshmen didn't shy away from that, and it prepared us for the next level, and hopefully that'll carry over.
Guys, in our feature, the backyard games were a part of the focus. I know this guy's going to the Charlotte Hornets, but truly, who has the best game in the backyard?
If it was on lower hoops than me, I would dominate in the paint, you know.
All right, well, we appreciate that. You guys being here. Kon, congratulations and starting your NBA career.
Thank you very much. This is awesome.
A lot went through. I'm sorry.
I love that live reaction. How you feeling watching your teammate get drafted?
Insane. I mean, it's surreal. You know, Kon, that was my roommate last year, so just to see him have that moment with his family, it's just insane. That really just gave me chills. That was crazy.
With the 10th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Khaman Maluach from Rumbek, South Sudan, the NBA Academy Africa in Senegal, and Duke University.
The clear emotion here for Khaman Maluach and his family. You'll remember Khaman not only for his excellent rim protection at Duke, but also playing for the South Sudan team that lost to the United States by just a single point and caught the world's attention. Khaman is one of the remarkable stories of this draft. He grew up in Uganda after his family fled conflict-ridden South Sudan, and he picked up a basketball at 14 years old after a motorcycle cab driver stopped him walking down the street and said, "You're so tall, you should start playing basketball." You can see how much this dream realized means to him in this moment. He was discovered by the NBA Academy Africa in 2021, and talk to anyone around Maluach, Bobby, he's an even more remarkable person than he is a player, and that is saying something.
Malik, I mean, we're talking about him on the court, but certainly as a human being here, and when you look at what he's been able to do, certainly at last year at Duke, but the one story that keeps on sticking out to me is playing against Team USA, Kevin Durant and Joel Embiid, and seeing his mom, who he hasn't seen in years, walk down that aisle, and it wasn't those two players that intimidated him. It was that seeing his mom in the stands here, and truly one of the great stories of this year's draft.
He told our Monica McNutt yesterday, Bobby, that his parents are at home and he thinks that they'll stay a little bit past their bedtime to watch their son have this moment with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
You told me yesterday that you are delusional about your dreams. Tell the truth. Did that delusion include being drafted a lottery pick in the NBA?
I mean, yeah, it included that, like me being delusional about my dreams, believing in myself that I'm going to make it to the NBA one day, and now I'm here in the NBA draft. Just got drafted.
We also talked about the pride and all the folks that you are representing. What do you want to say about the people that have helped you get here, and in particular your roots in Africa?
I mean, I'm here representing the whole continent. Living in Africa, I had the whole continent on my back, giving hopes to young kids, inspiring young kids the next generation of African basketball.
Specifically to your parents, Marid and Owang, what would you say to them as they're watching at whatever time it is where they're watching?
I mean, I want to thank them so much for raising me the way they raised me, for making me such a good young man and raising me the right way and showing me the good values of life.
There's such a joy about you, Khaman. Thank you for sharing that, and congratulations tonight.
Thank you so much.
As I just mentioned, the Duke players, it's some history here. I want to bring in Shams Charania now. Hey, Shams, I hear we got some picks on the move.
In the history of the draft, 3 of the first 10, the Brotherhood, Steve. Blue Devils, Flagg, Knueppel, and Maluach. The third time in the modern draft era that one school accounted for 3 of the first 10. The other instances, Florida in 2007, Duke in 2019. It's Cooper Flagg. And Cooper, we all knew that this was going to happen, but you're the young man that's going to hear your name. I'm going to ask it from your perspective, but I want to move it out a little bit because Kon goes 4, and then Maluach is taken to the top 10. What's this night been like for you, your coach John Shire, to experience it from the Brotherhood's perspective, as you all call that Duke family? What's this night been like for all of you?
I mean, speaking for myself personally, it's been incredible. This is a dream come true. Things I've been dreaming about since I was a little kid. So to share this moment with people like that, my family first of all, and then Coach Shire, you know, it's incredible. There's no words I can use to describe it.
Packed show coming, a visit with Cooper Flagg, full lineup of guests, including Shams Charania, breaking down the Ace Bailey situation in Utah. Didn't know who had that one slated as where he would land. We begin with the best thing I saw today. This is the 10th year we've done this show, and if we're going to follow the draft in the coming years, it's always going to be this. The best thing I saw is the emotion, and nothing was like the emotion of Khaman Maluach. It hit him immediately. The tears never stopped flowing as he made his way up to greet the commissioner, Adam Silver. Family in tears, and they just never stop, man. Steve, you know me well. You know what a sucker I am for this. I can barely look at it without having it affect me still.
With the 33rd pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Sion James from Duke University.
Sion James, the senior guard here out of Duke, Jay.
Well, Sion James started his career at Tulane, where he was considered a scorer, but when he transferred to Duke, he became a point guard, really physical, an excellent athlete, and an outstanding defender. He's not a guy that's going to go out and get you 3-4 steals in a game, but he really limits his assignment.
And while we were away, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they made their selection. They really wanted to get Tyrese Proctor. I am told, Jonathan, that he will have a spot on this roster next year.
That's correct, Malika. This is a spot that every agent was fighting for because it's going to be a roster spot. Every other pick here is going to be either two-way or a stash. Tyrese Proctor is a sweet shooting Australian guard, made 41% of his threes, helped Duke make the Final Four this year. This is the second NBA Global Academy product that we've seen drafted. Sadly, this academy in Canberra will be shuttering this year. They're moving it elsewhere. They did a phenomenal job developing all these Australian and international players. Very excited pick for the Cleveland Cavaliers.